guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be trying viral banana recipes. The first recipe we'll be trying today is banana bread. What you'll need for this recipe are bananas, baking soda, unsalted butter, a sugar of your choice. Today I'm doing coconut sugar, and my favorite salt for baking is kosher. You'll also be needing 2 eggs, pure vanilla extract, and I will be using 1:1 baking flour. It's gluten-free. The first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350. The next step I would recommend doing is to butter your pan or grease it. So what you'll need to do is get all 3 of your bananas into the bowl and mash them together. I would recommend using a fork. Once you've got your bananas mashed into a bowl, this is what it should look like. Next, you'll need 1 teaspoon of baking soda into the bowl. Next, you'll need 1/3 of butter. My preferred method for melting butter is to cut up the amount you'll use into slices, then microwave for 30 seconds at a time. Mix together. Take the sugar of your choice and add 3/4 cup. It should be looking like this. Next, take a pinch of your kosher salt. Now it's time for your eggs. Next, you'll need 1½ cups of your flour of choice. And once again, mix it up. Don't forget to add your 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And your dough should be looking like this. And finally, pour it into your bread pan. And finally, place it in your oven for 50 minutes. For the next recipe, I'm not really sure what this one would be called, but what you'll need is bananas, peanut butter, 2 eggs, baking powder, and vanilla extract. This viral recipe I learned from my aunt. I hope it comes out as good as hers does. The first step is to preheat your oven to 400. Next, mash your bananas. All right, now that you have your bananas mashed, don't forget to butter your pan. But moving on to the next step, you'll need 1 cup of peanut butter. Now that you have your peanut butter in the bowl, you will want to take your eggs. Next, take 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Then you want to do a splash of vanilla extract. Now finally, mix it all together. And finally, pour your mixture into the pan. Now place it in your oven for 30 minutes. Now I will put it onto one of these baking racks. Just like so. This one I cooked for exactly 30 minutes, but it did have a hiccup with the sides, but that's okay, it's still gonna taste amazing. Unfortunately, this one did break in half. Alright, and for this last recipe, we're going to be making a banana brown sugar syrup for lattes. You will need 2 bananas, brown sugar, cinnamon, kosher salt, and vanilla extract. First step is to mash up your bananas. Alright, now that your bananas are mashed, we are going to move to the stove. Bring it to a simmer and add 1 cup of brown sugar. Now add a dash of cinnamon, maybe a few dashes, and a dash of kosher salt, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And finally, whisk together. Now let it cool for 10 minutes. I warmed it up just enough for it to get hot. All right, the 10 minutes is over and the dishes are done. So now it's time to blend the mixture. I blend it up for about 1 minute. Now I'm just going to pour it into a container. And just like that, you've made your syrup. I'm gonna store this in the fridge overnight and make it in my coffee in the morning. So stay tuned. Hey guys, it's the next day. I'm going to be making my coffee like I normally do. Just add the coffee. The half and half. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of our syrup. And then I'm gonna stir it up. Now that it's stirred together, optionally you can add whipped cream or a cold foam where you get the half and half and a tablespoon of the syrup and froth it together. But I do not have a frother, so whipped cream it is. And I'm going to add a dash of cinnamon. Now we can give it a little try. I'm excited. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Definitely check this out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification button down below. My goal for subscribers is 600, so let's get there. Love you guys so much. Bye.